Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and I am making a guide video for Brandon because he asked me to. Um, I don't know everything about Humankind, but I know enough to get you started. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go play, we're gonna go new game, we're going to drop it down to 4 people, we're gonna do a small, fast game, and I will try to explain what all I'm doing. 4 continents. This is all self-explanatory. Want normal, spacing, we'll go default. Want normal difficulty. Alright, that should be that. So, Mr. Brandon, I told you that you should play by yourself first. Anyway, so this is basically like a board game. That's the closest analogy I can come to. Amalgamation, fuck me. And the whole point of the game, for the most part, is to when the turn limit is up, you want to be in first place or as close to it as possible. And how you achieve that is you get fame. Well, how do you get fame? You get fame stars. But we'll get into that in a second.
Another day, another dawn of
I zoom out.
humankind.
That's what I do.
It is time to finish breakfast, give a rousing speech, and leap into the future.
And I put it on normal time. I did not mean to do that. Alright, I'm gonna have to restart again. Shit. Yeah, pace, we want fast. Metropolis, blah, 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 blah. Competitors, keep randomizing, keep randomizing, keep randomizing. Ooh, I'm going up against the ladies. So generally, most, if not all, games will end by the turn limit. And they'll let you know when the turn limit is. Well, loaded up a lot
Across
quicker.
the world,
There we go.
nascent societies
Alright,
are
so
taking a deep breath, looking across the landscape, and preparing for greatness.
as you can see right here, to make an empire, you need one of these 3 stars. Or you can wait and get all 3 of them for a massive point boost. Well, not massive, but whatever. 3 population, discover curiosities, or hunt animals. We can do all 3 of them if we want. So you either put your unit on auto explore or you do like I do and you just go point by point. And there's something right there. So because it's that specific thing, we know that that's a curiosity that'll give us some culture, which is the purple thing, and research, which is the blue thing.
Just because a culture died out,
There you go,
doesn't
1 in
mean
5.
it wasn't worthy of study.
And we can claim a territory. That's what this means. And that's how you get better land. Now, as you can see with all the lines here, 1 claim will take up an entire territory. 21 and 2 is going to help us more than the other. So we'll get our guy over here. And these things will spawn all over the damn place. So now we go over here. How many do we need? Oh, we have to actually be out of the territory. But if you can zoom out far enough, you can see. There we are. So now let's go this way. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, a lair. Ooh, more of that stuff. Alright. So we'll go here. So, oh, and you get these. You get city defense, bountiful, or more research. We want more research. See, now we've got the knowledge stone, which means we can immediately go to the next phase. But somebody else has already gotten that one. Always the Mycenaeans. Damn it. So these right here will tell you what these science, expansionist, builder, agrarian, merchant. I did so well with the merchants yesterday. Do I want builder? Do I want... What do the Olmecs get? What do the Joe get? 1 influence on territory, more stability on district. Okay, we're gonna go with the Joe. Because stability is stupidly important. It almost fucked me last time. And then... we want more food.
Perhaps you don't really need to focus on markets when you have deep philosophers and dangerous chariots.
And so that lair is, we're on the square that the lair is. So we go ransack, boom. And then we need to wait a turn for our city to be built.
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very
So
big.
now we have a city. And all this land, the 2 copper, the saffron, all that is in our land. And now we need to expand so that we get more stuff. Like right here, we can get more, we can get this ebony stuff. We can get horses if we go down here. Eventually we want the entire continent. We'll work on that. So then we need to build things. Well, we need influence. So we build the pottery workshop. Now these quarters all do basically the same thing. They give us big bonuses. They also get rid of our stability. If your stability ever hits lower than this little line right here, you will have fucking problems. So we're gonna knock up the Confucian school first, and then we'll put up a maker's quarter for building, and then we'll put up a farmer's quarter for farming. Now what do we do with this guy? Well, we're gonna send him exploring so that we can find more places to be. We want to map out this continent as fast as we can. Oh yeah, and then we also want to, get our research going. So calendars, generally what I go through first because of the artisans quarter. Those are the things you build on those little gold icon things to make money off of them. And then since we have a lot of copper, we go to bronze working. And then we'll get domestication for the horses that we can eventually get, and we'll get carpentry for the archers that we will need to build to defend our territory. That'll keep us going for now. And then we can see we need 31 influence. So, like I said, influence is very important. This might be a bitch. Okay. This is gonna be an adventure. The money we can use to buy things. Okay. So now we can plop out down a second territory. But where do we want to put it? Do we want to put it up here, or do we want to put it down here? We want to put it down here because... Actually, it's a really good fucking question, because do we need to? Maybe not. 215, 415, 215, 210, 215. I'm thinking this one's going to be our best bet. Hey! We got calendar. Can we buy the artisan's quarter? Yes, we can. We go boink. We've got city defense. Okay, so now that we're pretty well stuck in with that, we can put him on auto explore because I don't really give a shit what he does. We will need 113 for that. So something interesting. Before you attach a territory to another territory, you can actually buy with influence the artisan quarter for all of these that are in the territory.
You have constructed a first emblematic quarter. It's a symbol of power and a lasting memory of this era. Go ahead, be smug.
So what we can do is we can add the copper mines to this. And then we will definitely want a garrison, just in case. We'll put it here. And then we add the infrastructures because they don't take up any space or anything. Domestication has been researched. Got an Aerostar. Damn, we are fucking screaming through the text. So let's go irrigation since we're right there anyway. We'll go writing. We'll go wheel. We'll go masonry, fishing, organized warfare, and sailing. You don't want to try to get any... Unless you're really wanting to go for a very specific thing, it's generally good to just grab it all. Grab the other quarter. Now, the good thing about these is when you get them, you get more, like, in this case, it's extra food, extra stability. It's very helpful. And then this we can attach. And so now, as you see, we've got a bigger city with a smaller sub-city, I guess you'd say. And we can build another Confucian school over here. Let's build that right there. And we'll go lumberyard. Now, eventually, we're going to want to get archers. Oh, good. We're getting the limits of our cities dealt with. 10-4, 9-4, 10-2, 10-5, 10-5, 14-7, 13-8, 13-6, 14-7. It's going to be where we put it. Goodness. So making one big city versus a bunch of little cities, if you notice up here you've got a city cap. So generally speaking, I stick to the 2 city cap and then just don't worry about it. We'll see what happens. Yay. As for war, I just use instant. I cannot be asked. As for these, you just do what you want.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
I can deal with the stability hit. Yeah, I can deal with the stability hit. Yeah, I know. God damn. $10-5, $13-5, $15-5. I don't think we're going to get better than $15-5.
A permanent settlement on another continent. Quite the globe-spanning imperialist you've become. Now, things that one generation learned can be passed to the next via something more reliable than campfire stories.
We are fucking screaming through this.
The first to map the continent.
There we go.
Others will be after your boot designs and blister medicines.
So then we can put this dude on Auto Explore, and if you notice, all of our continent is dealt with. So now the thing to do, pick the base, we'll do polytheism. We can enter a new thing. We'll do that later, actually. Because I want to get the agrarian state and then the expansionist state. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get all of this up. But as you can see, everything is taken. The only things that aren't are the strategic resources that we haven't identified yet. Now my plan is going to be to go up north. So what we'll do is we'll click on this, we'll form a second city. And there's the expansion. Okay. So then all we have to do is attach this to this. Boom. And the reason we don't switch yet is because there are a limited number of stars that you earn, and the quicker you shoot forward, on the one hand you get more tech and you get more, better bonuses and stuff, but on the other hand, you can farm fame. Like, case in point, look at me, I'm way in first, like by a lot. So let's see here, where's my mouse? There it is. But as you can see, somebody else chose the Mycenians, evolved and stuff. So let's see what we got here. We'll do
Most
one
problems
city cap.
eventually yield to the onslaught of more brains.
There we go. Agrarian and scientist. Now we're good. Wait, what is this? Aesthete? 536. Oh, damn, we're going to hit that quick. Silence. And there we go. Now we go. So generally, I like to stick with what brung me. So in this case, we're doing Aesthete. So now we get 1 influence on emblematic district, -10 on attach outpost cost. And then we've got influence, faith, stability, science, 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 science. So let's fucking do that. Kind of keep us going here.
As urban
Blah,
looking
blah.
for ideas, how about science and elephants? I'd say the Maurians had a couple of good ones there.
So now what we want to do is, since we're trying to get across the pond, we want naval transports. Ranged combat naval unit must have line of sight to attack. Replace land units, which enables them to embark to travel across land. So we want that first. Then I don't care what we do. Then we can just go, doot, 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 doot. Just keep on, keeping on, keeping on. Fucking click on already. And as you can see, they'll queue up for you. Get out of here. Where did that fucking scoot go? Hey, a new wonder can be claimed. I don't want a new wonder. I want to get a city. I do want religion rights, though.
I suppose there are some things that are best done alone.
So let's check our stability. Our stability is doing good. We definitely want to knock out a stupa. At least one. And then this thing you can do. You pay money, you get, and there we go. You pay money, you get stuff. You get influence because we're aesthetical. So now we can embark. Come on. Come on. So now we can disembark. We've got hydrology. So you want to be really careful with building districts, because you might overdo it, like I did last game, and get completely fucked on in terms of, stability loss. So yeah, we've discovered, that. Neat. Can we put a city here? 6844. Yeah, this is not going to be a great city. 210, 28, yeah. 214, 214. I think 214 is going to be our best bet here. But that's okay. Yeah. You know what? That's not too terrible, actually. It's not going to be a big city, but it is going to be a city. Alright. Alright, we can get a harbor. Forgot you could buy those.
Built a first harbor to construct and launch the vessels of the Empire. Time to stock up on champagne bottles.
There we go. We can leave him go for a while. Hojing. You also need a garrison. Send you on Auto Explorer. Fuck. Stupid lungs, man. Alright, we're still doing good with the Stupa. Or we're still doing good with stability, so I'll build another Stupa. Plus, I'm making so much money that I can buy units. Oh, they're heavy cavalry.
The first ship is a wonderful thing. Sadly for the crew, we're likely to see the first seasickness as well.
There we go. So we'll just plop these two here. There we go. And then at some point we need a research quarter in each of our cities. And then an iron mine. Ooh. I like in learning. Or I like
Reaching
learning.
the end of an ideology axis isn't extremist. Think of it as being focused, yes? Very goal-oriented.
There we go. Knock that out real quick. Goodness me.
With 5 research quarters dedicated to science, one wonders what will run out first, food or pens and paper?
I prefer buying when I can. Oh, it looks like we can still get another thing. Ooh, ooh. The mausoleum will give us a ton of science. Who needs it the most? Looks like Fenghua needs it the most. So the cool thing about shared projects is you can actually have everybody do them. Then you can move things around. I feel like this one should be here. We're learning all kinds of shit. And again, I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I just know I'm doing it. Science investing. I like smirt making. We smirt. Smirt, smirt, smirt. Oh, shit. We can put a second or a fourth city down here. I feel like that's something we should do. And by the way, if you go over your city limit, you'll start getting issues with stability. But you won't get penalized other than that. God damn. Okay, 2-6, 2-4, 2-6. Eight, 5, 8, no, 8, 2, 2, 6. Scientific facts.
Indeed, there is a difference between inspiration and investigation.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, my Oh yeah, you can upgrade units very easily in this game.
Your empire becomes one of the giants, astride the globe. And what will you do with this power?
And see, as you can see, we're still fucking skunking them.
You're at the end of an ideology axis?
Stop sacrificing.
Well, there's something to be said for unswerving dedication.
Hey, a new wonder can be claimed.
An impressive mausoleum. But I can't help wonder what sort of a sign it is when an empire spends more on the dead than the living.
Yeah, now it's going up to 100. So now we give you the statue of Zeus. Boom, right there. And also a habit. So yeah. So this is a pretty good start. We got this whole area. And I think that'll do for explaining the game to Brandon. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you all enjoyed this. I've been Blind Ryan, and I'm actually going to finish this game because it's really interesting.